Okay, there you have it. I've slipped the piece in there. It slipped in. I tapped the piece of wood over to the original line, and I check it with the level. Granted, there's a lot of forgiveness in that, but it all adds up to for making mistakes. And I got a little ahead of myself here because I've already put in my spacer strip to put in the next piece, but that was my level. Long story short, I say I'm working by myself, which is challenging, but it's probably, you could do 4 panels an hour without hurting yourself. You'll notice I haven't put the fasteners in yet on the right hand side because that's the side I'm going to stick the new one in. I need to have that lift. I'm using the cap material, so I've got to fit a cap on this one first before I can start putting another piece of wood in, because that's what I push up against. I think I mentioned, but I'll remind you that I'm using a wood spacer on the bottom to support it. When I'm popping it up there, what I do is I let it bow. It slips underneath there, it rests on that, and there's a little bit of a shim, but I can put a palm on it and push it into place when I quickly tack it with a screw. But that keeps it from falling all the way to the floor so far that it slips out from underneath the top cap. Okay, I hope this has helped you. Just to recap really quickly. You want a 1/2 inch space between the panels when you're done. You put a panel up where you measure carefully to mark the back side of the panel so you know where you're going to push it to when you're done. Then you're going to tap the H strip onto the piece you're installing and push it all the way in so it's as far as it can go. And you're going to tack the panel to the wall just so that the H strip is just touching the strip, the panel you're attaching it to. Okay, they're just touching. You're going to open it on the bottom. You're going to use the paint scraper and a light hammer to tap, spread, and slowly but surely move it up. I have a confession. The spline tool works well. I also found that the back knife, the back side of a pocket knife with a locking blade also works pretty nicely for when you're lifting this. So you'll probably find the tool in your toolbox that does the job. Anyway, you get it on there so it's just on. Don't push it all the way over because it'll come undone on the other side. When you've just got it on all the way up, you're going to release the screws on this side and gently tap the entire panel over until it lines up with that mark you put on the wall before, and now the panels are joined. Get it firmly in place vertically, make sure it's level, that is, it's plumb, and tack that puppy in place. If you're done, fasten all of them. If you've got another panel to do, only fasten the far half of the panel to hold it securely to the wall. One thing I did do before I started tapping, I also fastened this side, the joining side of the panel. I fastened that to the wall so it couldn't accidentally buckle out and break the seal. That's up to you, but I'm a coward. I had to do that. So good luck. FarmTek has a very nice product. They just need to come up with a whiz-bang tool to make this easier, and they need to document the process. So I hope this helps you in the meantime. That's it. Bye-bye.